Hello and welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic and another gas video. Yeah, I'm going to guzzle some more gas puzzles today and we will see how that goes. So this set of these genuinely approachable Sudokus that are published on the Discord server in the Daily Sudoku channel every day, one a day, by Sam Cappleman-Lynes, Philip Newman and Clover. And they're all brilliant puzzles, fairly simple rule sets, very approachable. So do give them a go if you are looking to get into the variant Sudokus. These are a great way. And this set, as I was saying, brings us up to day 55 of this series, which actually is July the 31st, the fifth of these. So even when I've done these, there'll be 3 sets, including today's, that I haven't done. So loads to catch up on. I don't know if I'll ever manage it, but I do enjoy trying these. Now, let us have a look at the rules of these. I'll do that in a moment. I do want to say thank you so much to everybody who left kind words for me yesterday. Much appreciated. Thank you. And also, of course, there are all sorts of goodies in our in the various URLs that you can find in the description field below the video. We may touch on one of those in a moment. Now, what's happened recently is that the gas people are putting out very useful for me URLs which take you to the puzzle in our software directly, and that's very helpful because I don't have to put them in our software. It does mean I come at these even blinder than usual because I haven't necessarily read through the rules yet. I've just loaded up the videos. So let's have a look at what these 5 puzzles are going to be before I start them against the clock. And the first one is a wheel Sudoku by Sam, as well as the normal Sudoku rules. The cells passed through by each wheel must contain the indicated values in the given order, but the wheels might have to be rotated into the correct position. So these 4 cells must include 1135, reading round clockwise from somewhere, but not necessarily starting here. In fact, I think there'd be 2 alternatives for that one. So that's the first of these 5. The next is by Philip Newman. It's called Begun It Has, very Yoda-esque. Blue caged regions are clones of each other, so must contain the same digits in the same order. So I guess the title is a reference to Attack of the Clones, which has begun, according to Yoda. So those 4 digits will be exactly the same in the same order as those 4, and as those 4. I mean, there are 6 of these, which I want to say feels fairly generous, but Philip can trip us up sometimes. Now, Slow Thermo by Clover next. So digits along one of the marked lines can never decrease from the bulb. The bulbs are a little faint, but you can see them. Anyway, the digits must either increase with each step or stay the same, as this is a slow thermo. So it's not the same as a regular thermo, which explains why this one can be as long as it is. And indeed, the one inside it is also very long. So you could go 1, 2, 2, 2 for the start there, for instance, and then you'd have to increase because this is in the same box. So the regular Sudoku rules are clearly very important there too. Next, we have a variant I've never heard of or seen before called CL Sudoku by Sam. And here, the 2-digit numbers in the pills, reading left to right, either side of a C, must sum up to 100. So that 2-digit number plus that one make 100. We're using, of course, C and L as Roman numerals. That 2-digit number and that 2-digit number add up to 50. We're always reading the 2-digit numbers left to right or top to bottom. There's no negative constraint. And then finally, we'll go on to Stroking My Ego by Philip Newman. Philip always gives these great titles, and Stroking My Ego here clearly because his initials are all over this puzzle, PN. So it's just a regular thermo, actually. Digits increase along the thermo from the bulb to the tip. You could call it a slow thermo, as each of these thermos is confined within a box, but it is a regular thermo. So that's how to look at it. So those are the puzzles we have to do. If I remember to do it each time, my record's not always great at this, I will restart the puzzle so that I know what my time is, but I'll also put my time on a clock so you can see it as well. The way that the daily channel works, there are 2 hats awarded for a very fast time. The times differ for each puzzle. I don't know what they are, but somebody's normally kind enough to write how many hats I won afterwards. 1 hat for a fairly fast time, and a dinosaur if you just get through it at all, not in those times. Anyway, let's have a go at this. This is the Wheel Sudoku by Sam. Here we go. Let's get cracking. So yes, this 1, 1, 3, 5, since the ones have to be in different boxes, that must be one of them. Then this is either the start of the wheel or the end. This is either a 1 or a 3. This is a 3 or a 5. Now, 2, 2, 4, 4. Those 2 can't be the same, so there must be a 2 and a 4 in some order. And therefore, that is a 2-4 pair. Don't think I know more about it than that. Now, here again, we've got a repeated 3, so the one in the other box must be a 3. But then this could either be the second 3 or the 7. This could be 7 or 5. This could be 5 or 3. Here, these are 2s and 8s in some order. 3, 5, 9, 7. Well, I'm just going to pencil mark all of those in each cell. I don't know which way round they go. 4, 4. I'm going to keep going with the pencil marking. I just feel it might help. 6s and 8s there. Here, 7 must be in the other box. Then we go 7, 7, 3, 9. So that's 7 or 3. That's 3 or 9. That's 9 or 7. And here 5 must be in the other box. The next one after that is either 5 or 7, then 7 or 1, then 1 or 5. Right, now I need to spot what that's telling me. That's telling me we've got a 1 in the central circle. So that makes this a 7. What comes after 7? 1 does, so that's a 5. This is now not a 5. In fact, we've got a 2-4 pair here, so that's a 6. Actually, this does come reasonably quickly. That's a 4, so it needs a 6 in the box with it. That must be a 4. That's become a 6, so that's 8, that's 6. That's now a 2 because it sees a 4. So that's a 4 in the same row. That's a 2 in the same box. That's a 4. The 2 is seeing this as an 8, so that makes that a 2 in the same column. 8 in the same box, that's a 2. So that's all the doubles ones done. Now, those can't have a 7 in, so they must have a 9 in, one of those, because that is the other of 3 or 5. So 9 can't be in those cells. In fact, 9 is in one of those, and 3 comes after it on the wheel. So 3 is in one of those, not one of those. So that's a 3, 5, 9 pair. No, that's a 5, 9 pair. This is a 3, 7 pair, looking at both that cell and that cell. 7 there, 3 there. This one goes 5, 3, 3, 7. Are these done? Yes, 5, 9 pair. So that's the 3, 1 there, 5 there. So I still haven't finished off this one. Maybe I'm able to, but I doubt it. Now I just need to do some regular Sudoku. So 8 there, 6, 5, 1. Oh, okay. 8 here as well. So a 4 at the end of the row. 2, 3, 7. We've got 1, 5, and 6. That sees 1 and 6, so it's a 5. Now that does fix. Ooh, what have I done there? That fixes this central box. 5, 7, 3, according to the published order. Now we can do 1 and 6 in row 4. We must be able to finish off row 6 as well. Maybe, yes, 2 and 9 there. Now can I finish column 4 and 6? I bet I can. 5, 1, 2, 3, 8, 6. That's a 7. 9 and 4. I think we are now closing in hopefully on a finish. We could do 5, 6 and 7 through the magic of naked singles there. Also 2, 1 and 3 there. Now we've got 1, 2, 4 to fill in here. Yep, they can all go in. Can we do 8, 9 at the other end? Yes. Also 3, 7, 6. 9, 8, 5 down here, so that's 5, 9, 8 in the corner. We've got 9 and 2 at the top. 3, 4 and 7 in box 3, and just box 1 to finish off, which should go 8, 6, 5 there, and 4, 9, 1 at the top. There we go. So that was the first puzzle done. 5 minutes exactly on my clock. That's all right. I hope that's just within the double hat time. And I shall move on to, what is it? Begun It Has by Philip Newman, the clone puzzle. So let's restart the clock and get cracking. So there's a 3 in one of those. I probably need to get going on these cages. One of those is an 8. Now that's interesting. The 8 is not in the clone, nor is 4. Is that a way of getting at this? I don't know. Probably not. I need to find something more positive. But there isn't many given. There aren't many given. So, okay. I don't know what. Okay, there's no 3 in the cage. In the cages either. So there's no 3, 4, or 8. The left-hand side can't have a 6. Oh, nor can the right-hand side. So there's no 6. There's no 3, 4, 8, or 6. So they're from 1, 2, 5, 7, and 9. I'm going to just go crazy and pencil mark those in everywhere and then see what I can take out. 1, 2, 5, 7, 9. So 1s can't be in the bottom, according to the bottom row. 2s also can't be in the bottom, according to row 6. 7 can't be in the top or bottom. Bother, I should have taken that out entirely. Yes, I can do that. Let's remove 7. The cages, the clones are 1, 2, 5, 9 with 5, 9 at the bottom. Therefore, the tops are 2, 1 pairs. And in fact, we can tell that that's a 1 from this box. This is, do we know about 5 and 9? No, not yet. That's quite clever of Philip to conceal that. So let's put in all the 1, 2s. Hopefully I've got those all the right way round. Now let's finish off, hopefully, 2s and 1s. Yeah, 2s are done very speedily. Almost all the 1s are in already. That must be a 1 and that's a 1. So they're all done. Now, what should I do next? And how do I find out about 5s and 9s? Oh, that is given. Sorry, just didn't see it. Box 4 resolved the 5, 9 dilemma that I shouldn't have had. 5, 9, 5, 9. So they're all done. We can probably finish off 9s and 5s. There can't be many left. Oh, that's now a 9, 3 pair. We can't finish off 9s. That is a 5 though, so that does finish off 9s. Okay, should have done them the other way round. 5, that's a 5, and there we are. We're done with 5s and 9s. So, 8, 7, 6. 6 is in one of those cells in column 8. Therefore, in one of those, 6, 9, 5, 2, 8 is somewhere there. That's not a helpful number. It's also somewhere there. That's not really all that. Oh, did I not manage to get it in those cells? I hope I haven't put it somewhere else by mistake. 4 must be in one of those too. And over that side. 6. That looks more helpful. It doesn't get very far, actually. 8, 2, 9, 5, 8. 6 in one of those two. That's not a good way of looking at it. Oh, this is surprisingly thorny. That lot being 8, 7, 6 looks like it ought to help, but I don't quite know how it does. That's 7 or 8. 2, 9, 3, 4, 7 now in this box has to go here. That does look helpful. So 4 there, then we get a 6, 8 pair. Now I think I can do some action. 3 there, 3 up here, 8. That's a 4 to finish the box. That's a 7 to finish the column. We've got a 4, 8, 6 triple here that I cannot resolve except by referring to row 7, 8. Now they're done suddenly. 3, 7, 6 in the bottom row, also in the top row. 4 and 6. No, this has become an 8. That looks a bit more useful. That fixes the other 8s in those 2 columns, 3 columns. 2, 9, 3 and 7 down here. I don't know which way round they go. Bother. 1, 5, 3, 2, 9, 4. Didn't I get an 8 here? Oh, why am I stumbling around now? Surely we're mostly done. That's a 4, 6 pair. We should be mostly done, but I'm not getting it done. Oh, come on, Mark. What are you missing here? Sorry, I know you're probably shouting something at me now. And you should be. 8, 2, 1, 9, 5. Why is this not coming? What is this? 3 or 7? So 4 is 4 is not there and never was. Oh no, it was at one point, possibly. Now 4, 6, 8. 8 is not there or there. 4, 6. That can't be 3 or 7, but that doesn't actually resolve where 3 and 7 are. What am I missing here? 6 and 8 have to be in different ones, so 7 is definitely up there somewhere. That's not getting anything done either. These are a 4, 6 pair. 3, 4 and 7 in those cells. I don't know. I mean, is pencil marking this going to get it done? That is a 6 or a 7. Now, I haven't marked 6 at all, but then I haven't really got any clues about where 6 does go in this box. 3 or 7. This is 3, 6 or 7. So is that's 6 or 7. And that's one of them. So that's also 6 or 7. So that's a pair at the top and bottom here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so 8 and 4 go in to the central area. That must be 6. That must be 7. Wow, that took some spotting. Very neat, Philip. Now, that makes this a 3. Yes, so we are finishing off now. Well, if there was a quicker way of getting that, I certainly didn't see it. I thought that was very clever disguise there. So we get a 6 here, 7 there. That gives us 6 at the bottom, 7 there, 4 and 3. And this last triple finishes off. And that does it. Ooh, 7 minutes 21. Slow bit in the middle. Very nice puzzle. Right, we move on to, talking of slow, a slow thermo. So, let's restart the clock. Here we go. Now, what is the minimum that could be on the end of this long one? 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 8, 8, 8. So there's 1 degree of freedom on this wretched one. It would have been more helpful, frankly, if there was no degrees. Or maybe if I was smarter than somebody who just good lifts every cell in this. But there we go, that's what you get. 6 or 7, 6 or 7, 7 or 8, 8 or 9, 8 or 9, 8 or 9. Now is this might actually be different. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 8. So again, 1 degree of freedom. I got that one wrong. Let's try and get the pencil marking right. Otherwise, this whole policy... look, 2, 3 pair, and that therefore must be a 4, and that must be a 1. If that's a 4, we've lost the degree of freedom, and I can go crazy on the rest of this thermo. 7, 8, 9, 9. So that becomes 8. And now I can do this whole thermo back to the source, which is lovely. 5, 4, 4, 4. We're taking the minimum of the 2 possibilities each time. And that is mostly done. Now that becomes a 3. This C's a 2, so it's a 3. This one I don't know. That C's a 9, so does that, so they're done. Right. So now we can finish with a 7. Well, I say finish, we can finish off some cells. 3, 1 and 2 to go here. Can that can't be a 1. I know that. And it also sees a 2, so they're all done in that way. Right, so that's a 3. So 3 or 2, that must be a 1. It sees a 2. That's a 1. 8 and 9 are resolved. That is 4 or 1 by Sudoku. 6, 9, 7, 4, 1, 8, 3. That's 2 or 5. Okay, that's not how to go about this. That's a naked single 4, which fixes that as a 1. In fact, that fixed all of those marked cells. 5 and 2 there. Let's go down the columns now. 9 and 1 here. 7 and 6 here. So we can now do the 6 and 9 there. This is a 3 because it sees a 2. Got 5, 8 and 3. Not sure what to do. Maybe I'd better use this thermo. That can't be a 1 or a 2, but it can be a 5 or a 7. This is a 2 or a 7. 8, 3, 1, 6, 1, 7. That's 2 or 5. This is 4 or 9. This feels like that's a naked single 6. Yes, that finishes the row. 6, 1, 4, 3, 9, 1. I still don't know which of these is a 3. 6, 1, 2, 8, 3, 6, 5, 2. By Sudoku, that is a... Oh, it could be a 1. 4 or 1. 9, 3, 4. This is surprising me by not being a bit more straightforward. 8, 3, 4, 9, 6. Oh, that's a 2, 5, 7 triple. So 1 goes here. Should have been able to see that. So that is a 1 by Sudoku. All the 1s are done now. Oh, why is this not getting any easier? I'm never going to use the thermo to resolve that, so I'm going to have to use something else. We've got 3 and 9, 8 in one of those cells, 4 in one of those. How am I not seeing how to do this? That is 7 or 9. That is 7 or 4. Oh, this is very clever, because I didn't expect to get held up at this point, and this is not what I was expecting at all. So 7 is definitely in one of those two. So 7 is now definitely in one of these two. Now, we've marked 3, 4, 8, 7, and 9. So this 8, 4, 3, 9. It can't be 7. It is a 5. That is a weird naked single, but it fixes this row. And that fixes these other marked cells. And that comes back into this box and proves the rest of it. Wow. That's a very nice finish. Wasn't expecting that at all. 2, 8, 6 there. 4 and 8 at the top. We've got 3, 7 and 5 to go. They're all doable. So into the last box. 2, 6, 9 and 3. 5.5 minutes. Wow. Not too bad, but again, slow after the most of the breakthrough. And of course, my pencil marking method may not have been the quickest available there. So, fourth puzzle. This is CL Sudoku by Sam. Ooh, what have I just hit the wrong button for there? There we go. So, let's have a look at this. We've got... Right, this C up here, that has to be a 1. They add up to 90. These two will add up to 10 together. That ends in an 8, so that ends in a 2. So these two that add up to 10 aren't 8, 2, or 1, 9. 5 must be there, because that's a pair that add up to 10, and so's that. I bet that means this is a 5, although maybe I can't rely on that yet. That's a 3. 70-something and 20-something. So those two are a pair that add up to 10. Are they? 70-something and 20-something. Yes, they are. Haven't they got to be 4, 6 then? Yes, and these are a pair that add up to 9, so they must be 1, 8. Wow, yes, okay, I understand now. The beginnings add up to 9, so actually that 5 was probably wrong. Yeah, that was not thinking clearly. That's either 6, 4 or 3, 7. But these two add up to 9, not 10. Right, but these two add up to 10, these two add up to 9, that's 19, plus 9 and 1, plus 8 and 2 is 39, that's a 6, not 5. So that's not 6, 4, that's 3, 7, and I can fill them in. These are 4, 5, and I don't know the order. Crikey, nearly confused myself utterly with this style. Now, what other numbers can I get into the pills? Oh, that's an 8, because it sees a 1. So there's an 8 here. Can't be there because that wouldn't add up to 50, so it goes there. 2 there, 8 and 2. Now these two add up to 4, so they must be 1 and 3 in that order. So L's are much more useful. That must be a 1 and that's a 3. 9, 1, 8, 3. So we've got 4 and 6 on the ends there, and a 7 there. That's going to be right. These two add up to 10 without using 1, 9 or 3, 7 or 4, 6, or else the bottom cell would be impossible. So they're 8 and 2, and we can do those. 2, 1, 9, 8, 5. So these two add up to 10 without using 1, 9, 8, 2 or 3, 7. They are 4, 6. These two add up to 9. Oh, that's made that a 5. These two add up to 9. They're not 5, 4 or 6, 3 or 1, 8. So they are 7, 2. Crikey, I'm finding it slightly complicated, I'm afraid. 2, 9, 5, 8, 7. So there's a 1 there. There's a 6 in one of those two cells, so that resolves that 4 and 6. Now we've got a 5 in column 6. That must be there. We can do 9, 9, yes, and 6, 3 and 4. This is 3 and 6, don't know the order. This is 8 and 9, don't know the order. Now looking across the row, that is 5 or 7. Now let's look across here. So that's 3 or 4 by Sudoku. That's 4 or 6, which actually gives us a pair there. So we can put in 7. And a 5, 9 pair, which resolves these central ones. Right, 3 or 4 there, but that can't be 6, so that's 7 with a 3 there. Now that adds up 3 and 1 to make 4. These two add up to 10, so they are 2 and 8 in that order. And we have 5 and 4 making a C. That's all right. Okay, that's good. This feels right now. 6, 4, 4 there. 6, 8, 1, 9. 3, 4 and 5 to go down here. Yes, 4, 3, 5 up there. 3 and 6, 8 and 9. 6 and 9, 2 and 1. This is going nicely now. 5, 9. So we've got a 5, 7 pair. They can actually be filled in now. 3 there, and suddenly finishing off 4, 9, 2 and 8, if I've made no mistakes. There we go. So that's CL Sudoku, just under 5 minutes. Very clever concept. Just sorry about the maths that led to that being a 5 at the start. That was ugly, but fixed fairly quickly, thank goodness. And then this Thermo, Stroking My Ego by Philip. So let's stroke his ego and start. Now I'm very tempted to pencil mark these thermos. It's hard not to. I'll start. Okay, this is useful because 1, 2 or 3, but that can't be a 2. So we're already up to only 2 possibilities, and this can't be a 5, which doesn't help the end of the thermo, but does help the beginning. That becomes a 3. Now up here we can't hit 3 there, or 4 or 5 there. So let's start at the end. 987, 876, 76. So then that can't be 6 or 7. This is less than 7, can't be 4. 4, 2, 1, 2 up there. So that's a 5, 6 pair. Can I use that for anything? No. Right, but this is meant to be 2, 3 or 4, but it can't be 2 or 3 now. So we can fill in the end of that N completely with a 1, 2, 3 at the beginning. Now if that can't be 6, it's 5 or 4. So we can go down to the beginning. This can't be 5, so it's 6 or 7. So only 2 possibilities each. There must be a 3 in one of those cells. That can't be a 5, so it is 6 or 7. Now we've got something going on. 7, 8 pair, so that's a 9. 6, 7, oh, that's seeing a 5. That's much more helpful. Should have spotted that before. So that's 3 and 5 there. Well, we know the order of those because of the thermo. 1 and 6 here. I don't think I know which way round those go unless I'm missing something. Probably am. 3, 4, 2, 9. That can't be a 5, so 5 is there. Now we've got 4, 5, 6 triple, top of column 1. 1 is there because of this. Then we've got a 2, 3 pair. 7, 8 pair above. 2, 3, 9 triple up here. Now I haven't approached this at all, but this can't be a 5. So it's 4 or 6. That's actually not as helpful as I wanted. Okay, let's look across the middle. 8 is seeing these two, so they are resolved. Then we get a 5 and a 1 pair there. 1, 2, 8 triple along here. That does fix this 3, 2 pair. So 3, 8, 9 up here. 1, 2, 5. This is a 4, 6, 7 triple. Feel like I've got something here. 4, 6, 7. No, but 2 has to be above somewhere there. That's not actually all that thrilling as a deduction. Oh, come on. What am I missing now? 6, 7, 8. Oh, that can't be a 5 now. So 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is 2 or 6. Now 9 sees that. Right. More importantly, 7 sees that one. So there's an 8 down here. Can't be in the bulb, clearly. 7 is here. Can't be before the 4 or 6. That's not how to write that. Let's write it like that. That can't be a 6. 9 can't be in those cells, so it must be on the end of the thermo. So then we go 7. So this can't be 6 anymore. That must be 4. Then we can do 3, 2, 1. That's not a 2. That's not a 3. This isn't a 4. Just creating chocolate teapot triples all over the place there. That's not a 9. This is not the way to go about this. Right, that has become not a 1. That is helpful. Now 2 on the bulb. That is not a 7. That means we are finishing this column. This box needs a 6. And that can't be a 4 either. Right. This now can't be a 9. This is a very well put together puzzle. 9, 7, 6 to finish that. That makes that 7, 8, 6 there. gives us a 2. Actually, I could have resolved that from the 1, 6 pair before. 8, 9 there. That's become a 1, 6, 1. That's 2, 8 there. Right, now must be 2, 4, 5 at the top. 1 and 3 to place in box 3. And we can now finish off with the last triple here. 6, 5, 4. Bingo. 5.5 minutes again. So pretty consistent times on those puzzles. Was the second one that took me 7:21, and everything else 4 or 5 something. So pretty happy with that. There are some really nice puzzles there. Obviously, if you liked the Thermo and Slow Thermo, do consider looking at Grockel's Heatwave, which features exactly those 2 puzzle types. That's our Patreon content for the month, and a brilliant reward it is too. Do consider joining Patreon just to play it, if you will, because it really is good. And we're still taking entries for 5 more days. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the gas guzzling today, and I very much hope to see you again on the channel soon. Bye for now.